Guys, look at the before. Go over everything that we need. A shampoo and conditioner. You're gonna need like a moisturizing mask. Honestly, any deep conditioner, moisturizing repair mask, anything will do. Like, I like it to be moisturized because like we're kind of drying out our hair, so it's good to just moisturize it in general. Leave-in conditioner or like a detangler. You can use a detangler instead. And then I use my blow dryer to my diffuser to dry out my hair because my hair has to be dry before you do that. So hair dryer, and then I got this like dyeing kit from Amazon, which has like, I'll show you. It has the cape that I use. So basically like, I don't get all my clothes, even though I'm not really wearing clothes because I don't want to get you don't want to wear clothes that will get messed up, like maybe an old t-shirt because the bleach will stain it, whatever. But basically all you need from the dyeing kit is like a bowl, a mixing bowl, a mixer, the brush that actually applies it to your roots, and like a measuring cup thing. And then it comes with gloves too, which I suggest you use. It has like ear covers and stuff too, but I'm not gonna use that. And then the actual things that we need to dye this stuff is going to be, I use 20 volume color charm cream developer. I'm gonna link everything down below just so it's all in one spot. But yeah, 20 volume. I use 20 volume because it looks dark now, but they're kind of light. So, and I don't dye it super blonde. So depending on how much lift you want, like if you want to completely get rid of it, like completely get rid of all the color, then you can go up to 40 volumes. But the more I don't even know if it's volumes, I'm just saying it. The more vol that you use, the more damage it can do. So that's why I also just wanted to start off not as crazy and just see if it works. And then powder lightener, which we mix with the developer. I use color charm again. And then so that like gets rid of all the color, like bleaches it, and then this is like you add toner to add back the color. So this is permanent liquid hair color, light natural warm blonde. Yeah, that's the color charm. It doesn't even say toner, but this is like, oh, sorry, my nose ring is bothering me. This is like a toner, but it's actually like just a hair dye. And that'll be like the second step. So you're not supposed to shampoo your hair for 24 to 48 hours. So I shampooed my hair yesterday, and that's usually what I do because who's planning that far ahead? And I did a deep conditioner mask. Yo, it's wet. But I did like this Amica, it's literally soaking wet, deep conditioner mask. And now I'm just gonna go detangle my hair in the shower. So I'm literally just gonna go in the shower and condition it, but no shampoo, just so that when I dye my hair, it has to be able to be detangled, or else we'll never make it. I have showered, I just detangled my hair. So what I'm even gonna do now is I'm gonna put like a little bit of leave-in conditioner just to detangle it. Guys, I just use Scala right now because it's getting to that point where like nothing really, like my hair looks the same no matter what leave-in conditioner I use. But Scala just like my hair gets really dry, so it just moisturizes it the best. Like it's just grown out a lot. I usually do this, I'm hitting the mic. How often do I do this? Maybe like every 3 months. 3 or 4 months. Now that our hair is nice and detangled at every angle, we're gonna have to blow dry it, which is gonna low-key make it naughty, but we wanna brush it and blow dry it at the same time. And for me, since I'm only dyeing my roots, I don't know if you're doing your whole head, but I really only need my roots to be dry. And I don't mind if the ends are a little bit wet because that makes it easier to tangle, but I'm not dyeing the rest of my hair, like it's just my roots. So that's really what needs to be dried. Low-key a slay, like I never straighten or really apply heat to my hair, but like look how long she is when she's just done. Like, this is so cute. I can't wait till my hair is this light. So now that it's dry enough, I'm gonna section it and get ready to dye. And I'm gonna like split my hair in half first. I use like the end of this brush, but if you have like a comb or you have, what else do I use? I use my edge brush. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's not a hairstyle. And then you need hair ties. So first I have to do the bottom half where it's like underneath your ears across. So I'm just gonna go like where my ears are. Once again, none of this has to be perfect. I'm just trying to split it. It's not. Honestly, I'm just gonna use my hands, I don't care. It's just easier. So it has to be detangled because, no. And then I'm just gonna tie this up away tightly. You wanna do it tight because like I've done it lazy before and then it falls out mid hair dye. And then we're gonna go in this section after we mix the hair dye. I hope y'all could hear what I was saying. Good thing I realized. But anyways, so I parted it from under my ear to, like I just did it with my hands, and then we're gonna mix the hair dye, and then I'm just gonna cover, I'm gonna take like section by section, as if I was doing like my curly hair routine, and just paint right where this is, like right where you see the brown or whatever different color you're painting it, dyeing it. I'm just gonna paint on there and then just go by section. So for each side, so up close and personal, so cute. So what I'm gonna do right now is measure out my hair dye stuff. So we're only gonna use the developer, the developer, and what is this stuff called? I'm knocking stuff over. Powder lightener. So I'm gonna do the powder. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it normal. Why is everything wet? I don't understand. So yeah, so 1 scoop powder. So then we're gonna dump it in. Now we need 2 of these. So however amount you put, I don't know how big this measuring cup is, 25 millimeters. You just, however much powder you do, you're gonna do double the amount of liquid. No way I did that, okay. Because I'm trying to get the angle for y'all. Let me just do this other one not in the camera, because clearly can't be trusted. Just gonna mix it. Get all that powder and everything. But this is what is gonna take all the color out of our hair. This ends up being enough for my roots. I don't usually need more, but if you have a lot more to do, then I would honestly just start off with this and then mix it later. Like you don't wanna have too much. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like take the front part. It doesn't matter, however your like sectioning preferences are, but I'm gonna go, or should I do back to front? I can't really see the back, so we're just gonna do front first. And I take a little bit on my brush. I keep spilling this. And I'm just gonna go in and paint. Like, just make sure all this area is covered. So I do the front of wherever it is, get those baby edges. I do the front and then I lean it forward, and I also do the back, which kind of keeps it in place, like on the neck. And then I just repeat that for each little section I'm going to grab. Just gonna grab that. And so what we basically do is we go section by section and we're gonna dye it and everything. And you kind of honestly want to start a timer right now. Maybe I'll like write that first. I don't know, like I'm supposed to start a timer. You're not supposed to have it on longer than 35 minutes, but I just go off of how it looks. So, but when you start doing your first dye, you should do 35 because any longer is not typically ideal, but you know, life happens. You don't want to have the sections be too big because then you might not cover everything. Honestly, you would rather smaller than more. You don't want to just have random spots that are dark. I mean, my hair's not like completely consistent, so it doesn't really matter as much for me that it's like perfect because I have like some random browns in and it still looks okay. But that's like if you want it to be completely the same. Oh, I just realized I don't have my gloves on. I don't care. I'm not gonna put it on my hands. Maybe later. Yeah, I might like squish it in later. Okay, so we did that part. So this is gonna obviously be the part that gets like bleached first. So you'll see throughout the process, like you kind of just check in and be like, oh, like we're kind of bleached there. So right now it's still dark. Like you can see my roots still, but it'll be bleached by the time we get to the top at least, okay? So that's to the other side, and same as the other side. Just doing each side, the bottom, the top, the right, the left, cover it all over. You don't want to go too deep, like you don't want to go and bleach over your hair that's already dyed, because that's just gonna damage it more. Obviously it can touch it a little, because how would it not? Like if you're getting it exact, that's a little crazy. But yeah, you can even see, look, it's lightening. Not really, you need more time. But yeah, we're gonna clip off this hair so that it's not in the way when we do it later. You honestly don't even have to clip it off. I've done it without it being clipped off before, but it just keeps you out the way. So now we're gonna do the like middle part of our hair. So I call like this like the top, like this top U that like I usually put my half down. That's like the top, and then there's like the middle. And yeah, so I like to go from the center, right? And then you go back to like where the top of your head is, and you kind of just go down. Like I go down to my ear. Oh God, she just needs to be, I need to dye my hair so bad. See, you can kind of say it, my hair's getting lighter already. Okay, tie her away, really get her up there. All right, and now we have a whole other thing to work with. So now we're gonna do, you can really see how much I needed done. Now we're gonna do this part. The gloves have to go on. I keep getting bleach on my hands. And I also just like to like squish it in with my fingers, like to make sure and feel that it's all there, and you can't do that without gloves. So like, I really like to just like, really feel it. I see the bun has fallen out, but you can see it's slowly starting to get lighter. Like the bottom is pretty light already. So now we have the best part, which is the front, because we can actually for once in our lives see what we're doing. So let me clip this big thing back in the middle and split her down. And yeah, even though you can redo this middle part ever. I'm gonna go left to right, like do outer to inner on each side. So let's actually just turn this over. So that was kind of stupid of me. Actually see, let's part this. My baby hairs have rapidly grown lately out of nowhere. So this is the final look. So everything else is basically bleached. I just have to wait for this top part. That's like the part I kind of did last, like these parts. You can tell I did this side first. I need just this to bleach, but I'm looking at the color. Okay. How many times is Bella gonna get this stuck in her hair? Yeah, but you can see underneath, maybe you could see, it's all bleached in there. You could start slowly washing out the bleach, just like with water, just to get it off a little so that it doesn't damage it. And then we're gonna have to hop back in the shower, unless you just wanna wash your hair in, where? In the sink? Yeah, so when we go in the shower, we're gonna do a little bit of shampoo, not a lot, and we're gonna wash the bleach out, and then we're gonna apply a deep conditioner, and that's gonna be the part that keeps our hair healthy, because we just dried our hair out a lot, so we wanna moisturize it. Okay, it's almost freaking time. So, now my roots look a little scary. They're still close to my actual hair color, but we have to just tone it a little, make it a little nice, and then we are just gonna deep condition it one more time, and then we are done. But yeah, you want your hair to be damp. It doesn't have to be completely dry, which is good because we just showered or washed it. Guys, I keep scratching myself. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do 1 cup toner. For the most part, like you don't really have to buy these things multiple times, but the only one, like, cause the other 2 were pretty big, but this one's the one that actually you have to buy a lot because it's so little. 1 part toner, and then 2 of these. That was way too much. So do a little less on this one. Okay, there we go. Applying it the same way we did before. This is more just to touch it up, to fix the color. Nice and orangey. I don't know what color the other ones are because it's the only one I've ever used, but now we're gonna part the hair. My hair isn't as tangled this time, so it's a little daddy. Then you just go in and paint. Like I said, this one doesn't have to be as neat because it's just, oh no, I'm talking to the people. I don't know. But you can kind of even see already, it's like matching it up. Flip her back up. Okay, so I have the hair is all painted, toned, whatever. This one, it's kind of like, once you like the color, I got it in my ear. Once you like the color, it's pretty much all you need to do. But like, it's already, this one works a lot quicker and you don't want to keep it in your hair as long. I think it was like 20 minutes. But yeah, like everything just matches so much better. I was like concerned at first that it wasn't going to because it looked extra orange today. But no, it all is matched. It's all dyed. I think I just amaze myself every time I do this because it's actually all matched. So last step, not last step, kind of low-key last step, is back in the shower or however you wash your hair and another mask. You can use a different one, or hair mask, hair deep conditioner. You can use a different one, you can use the same one. Doesn't matter to me, but just, you know, deep condition it. That's really the make or break, the step between like keeping your hair healthy. I usually do a hair mask even once a week. Sometimes I would do like deep condition once a week and then do like Olaplex. I did that in the beginning. I don't really do that anymore because like, bro, that small behind bottle for $30, like even if I, like, as I wouldn't say that I don't have money, but it's just not in me. No matter how much money I have, like that small behind bottle for $30 is crazy. And yeah, so we're gonna wash this out. The last step is actually styling it and doing your hair curly. I guess that's an optional step. You don't have to style it, but I would. Oh, we've worked so hard for this moment. So now the hair is dyed, cute, and we just have to do the curly hair routine. And then I kind of look like a vampire. Now you just do your curly hair routine and now you're cute and life's good and hey. But yeah, I hope that it turned out okay for you guys. And even if you didn't dye your hair, I hope you enjoyed what I do every 3 months. And yeah, I'm gonna go shopping for furniture. So hasta la vista. Ciao, ciao. I like might pass out. I didn't eat today.